Oh, for sake. So this is probably a bit of a strange sight for most of you guys that follow Life on Unleaded, because, as you know, I spend the majority of my time talking shit in cars. And now, ladies and gents, I get to talk shit on two wheels. So yeah, I've covered all bases. Right, what's going on here? Ah, fucking more roadworks. Why? God's sake. God. Does this happen anywhere else in the world? I swear. The British just love roadworks. This, you know, I've lived here for ages. This junction is fine as it is, and they just have a meeting. I tell you what, how can we piss everybody off? I tell you what, let's take something that it works fine, and then just grind it to a halt. How about that? That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, cool, great. Ah, oh, ice cream van. I could murder Mr. Whippy. They're 99. Well, not even 99, are they? They're about £9 now. Thanks, David Cameron. That's probably not his fault. Probably he's not like the dark overlord of ice cream pricing, is he? No politician's that evil. Right, there we go. We're off. So yeah, basically, I've always liked bikes. Obviously like cars, hence why I started the channel. I've always wanted a bike. So I thought, you know what, screw it, I'll go get one. So I booked my CBT, pretty much the easiest thing you can do on two wheels. Like, the only way you could fail it is if you didn't turn up. Or if you did turn up and then just, I don't know, drop kicked your instructor in the face. So once you get your little CBT, you can then ride anything up to 125, which is like 15 brake horsepower, something like that. Now, most of my mates, when they sort of did their CBT, they were getting like the CBR 125 Hondas or the Yamaha YZF 125, the kind of sport looking bikes. And the rest of them got those kind of like, dirt bike looking things, I can't remember the name. And let's just call them Sanchez's, because that's what they are in GTA. And that's about as technical as you're going to get from me. So I went out and got myself a Yamaha XVS 125 Dragstar, which is kind of a cruisery style looking bike. Yeah, I don't know, just thought I'd go for something different really. And it's pretty cool. And I had the idea of turning it into a bobber when I bought it. But then that was going to cost me like, you know, a bit of money. And a good mate of mine who'd passed his test and everything was like, don't do it, trust me. You're wasting your money, because I was going to I was going to put like a little single solo seat on the back and maybe do a little paint job and put some clip-on handlebars like that. You know what I mean? I'm not giving a ghost a hand job. You get the idea. They're kind of down there. See, look at that. The guy gave me a little nod. He was on a great big sport bike, and he gave me a nod, even though I've got my little learner plates there. My little learner plates. I mean, that's the nice thing about bikes, the camaraderie of it all, riding around, give each other a nod. Because that guy there, he doesn't know I'm a total dick, which is great. I'll tell you what, fuck it, let's just go around here. Look at that. God, you've been thinking I've been doing this for bloody years. God, it's like a young Rossi weaving in there. To be fair, this guy's blatantly going to run me over, isn't he? Another little nod there. Look at that. God, making pals all over the road. It's like the Sons of Anarchy, just without any of the manliness. And this bike is great. It's sounds good. I mean, it doesn't sound like a Harley, but I think it sounds better than most 125 bikes, because they all sound like hairdryers. And it's comfy too. So whether you just want to sit back, you know, go for a long ride, or maybe a bit of light reading. What the hell's a sprocket? The bike is pretty good. You know, like 15 brake. It's not very quick. I don't know what the 0 to 60 is. I'll cut away from this and go into the countryside and see if I can do a 0 to 60 and see what it is. Right then, here we are. So I'm going to see if we can get it out to 60, if it'll even do it, to be fair. Come on, buddy. Come on.
12 seconds later.
Come on, that's it.
20 minutes later.
Come on.
2 hours later.
And 60. There we go. Got there in the end. So as you can see, the bike's not not exactly quick, but it's 125. You know, what more do you expect, really? To be quite honest with you, but it does the job. Has anybody seen my orange bag? Anyone? Seen it? No? Anyone? It's a lot of orange, isn't it? It's a lot of orange. A bit too much orange, if you ask me. But yeah, then so once you get your bike, obviously the next thing to do is get yourself some gear. So I ended up getting a jacket from a guy I worked with, and it was like 20 quid, but it's from like the 70s, so I thought it was pretty retro, pretty vintage. Although, how much it's going to protect me when I fall off this thing, I don't know. So so there's that. Gloves are, I've got some Icon Pursuit gloves, which are pretty cool. They're kind of like that sort of casual look with the knuckle stuff, and you can use them with your phone as well. Not that you'd be, I don't know, candy crushing or whatever it is that you kids do. And obviously the most important thing you need, obviously when you ride a bike, it's the only legal requirement in the UK, is a helmet. So I decided to go for a Bell Bullet, which is a really, I think, kind of retro sporty style looking helmet. Massive visor as well, biggest out of like pretty much all helmets I tried on. Like I had a look at some Arrows and some Shoeis and stuff like that, the sort of typical sports style helmet. But yeah, the field of view in this thing is insane. Like your peripheral vision's great. It looks crap with a clear visor because, I don't know, you just got your face there. But the thing is, you know, when I put a helmet on, it just squishes my face, and I look young enough as it is, so you add the squish to it, and I just end up looking like a baby in a helmet. So if you do get one of these things, get a tinted visor or a mirrored one because it looks sick, I think, anyway. I mean, that and the sort of sport helmets didn't really suit the look I was going for, or suit this bike. I mean, maybe that's vain of me, I don't know, but if I can see me, I wanted a cool helmet. Riding a bike is probably one of the best things you can do. All my mates who used to ride bikes and have been riding them for a lot longer than me used to say, oh, you got to get yourself a bike, you know, I can't explain what it's like. You really can't explain what it's like to be out on a bike. It is just so much fun. Yeah, it's just that sense of like being free is so true. And I love cars, I love going out for a drive, but there's just something different about going out for a ride. I don't know what it is, it's great. Oh my god, what's going on? It's like they're following me. Orange bags everywhere. What is going on there? They've stopped for a little bit of gelato. I bet one of them knows what my orange bag is. I mean, the only downside is obviously, as you may or may not have guessed, is I live in the UK, so our summer lasts about 4 days. And when I first started riding, it was quite cold, and I remember getting on the bike and just thinking, I genuinely don't know when I'm next going to see my penis. I mean, it's bad enough when it's warm, let alone when it's freezing, which it is all the time. I am loving being on a bike, they are amazing. I can't wait to get a bigger one, to be honest with you, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my test booked soon, and yeah, hopefully progress to get a bigger bike. And I don't think I'm going to go for kind of the standard thing. I was going to just see if I can get myself an R6 or a 26R or just a big sort of sport 600, but I thought instead of that, because I love giving myself endless stress and grief, I'm just going to take on another project. So I'm thinking of getting maybe like an old Yamaha or something like that and creating a cafe racer, Street Fighter kind of brat style bike. You know, because I love old school things, and as you can tell as well, the Mustang's taken a lot longer than I thought it would, so I need something to pass the time. And I thought it'd be quite cool as well. They're quite beefy and, you know, anything to make me look more manly, which I think we can all agree I'm in dire need of. And obviously when I do the work on that, you know, I can film all the stuff going on in the shop and put that on as well, so you can see the kind of transformation or restoration, whatever you want to call it, of that as well. And hopefully the Mustang won't be too much longer. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to carry on doing, I mean, this is the first kind of bike video, vlog, whatever you want to call it, that I've done, as you can probably tell, because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So yeah, and on top of that, I'm going to working on doing some more living widths as well. I know it's been a while since we're doing those. It's been a bit of a struggle to get the cars and sort out insurance, because obviously in the UK you either have to be, you know, 60, 70 years old or own your own country to be able to afford getting insured on anything that isn't, you know, a 1 litre. So cheers for that. I mean, yeah, riding in the city is fun. I mean, I've got lots of mates who live up in London and ride around, but it's probably fun. But then you don't get this, do you? Really? I mean, look at this, just tearing up the mean streets of Hampshire. Look at that. That's what we like over here. Abiding by road traffic safety laws. That and cups of tea. Actually, I don't really drink tea, to be honest with you. Can I say that? Am I allowed to not drink tea? I don't really know. I think there's like a thing over here. It's like in North Korea we'll get executed if I'm seen to be speaking out publicly against Earl Grey. That'll have my head. Hang him! I don't know. The Queen's probably too busy. She don't give a shit about me, does she? Too busy just lording it up. Or ladying it up. Queening it up. I don't fucking know. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, that usual stuff. You can follow me and Life Unleaded on social media. The links are down below. And yeah, I'm going to hopefully get some more livings out soon. Mustang update. The second bike when I do it. Some more events, and I guess anything else you guys want to see, just let me know. So yeah, take it easy and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.